Alice's Mysterious Mystery is a 1926 Alice Comedies short from Disney, and this is one starring Margie Gay. I'm still kind of getting used to Margie Gay as Alice. I have seen a lot more with Virginia Davis. There's nothing wrong with Margie Gay as Alice. I think she does a very good job, but it's still a little bit jarring when I'm expecting to see Virginia Davis. But that aside, I thought this was pretty decent. The narrative is not my favourite. It's about, well, I'll read the description from IMDb. I won't read it all, but I'll read a bit of non spoiler. And this says a mouse and his boss pose as dog catchers and grab a schoolhouse full of dogs. They use several ruses to round up the dogs for, as we discover, a sausage factory. And then Alice and Julius the cat come along and try and catch up with these villainous dogs. And I will say the puppies are adorable. We get to see the puppies playing outside of the schoolhouse on seesaws and swings and things. And they are so gorgeous. Really liked how they were animated. It's quite action-packed. There's a great sense of mystery about it insofar as there are these footprints, and Alice and Julius are following the footprints, and we're wondering what made them. Will it lead them to the culprits? It's all very exciting over the course of about 5 or 6 minutes. It's not my favourite narrative because it's not the most creative. There are other ones where Alice enters mysterious worlds or, fantastic locations that are a lot more creative. This is a little bit more basic and not that inventive. But it doesn't really matter because I feel like visually it is really stunning. As I said, the puppies looked gorgeous, and this for me has to be one of the best examples of blending live action and animation. That's obviously the USP of Alice Comedies. Alice, our live action character, would take part in these animated worlds with the animated Julius. And there's a fantastic bit where Alice is riding what looks like a train. It looks like an elephant, but also a train. It's very weird. But she's riding this, and just the way she's sitting on it is just so perfectly matched, and it just looks absolutely brilliant, very convincing. So I do think that the actual visual quality of this is stunning. The narrative is interesting enough, but for me, the animation is definitely top-notch. Whereas there are some Alice comedies where I feel like the animations may be a bit rough around the edges, but the narrative's really fascinating. So it can go either way with these, but definitely for me, the visual trumped the narrative. But I still enjoyed it, found it quite compelling. If you're a fan of the Alice series and you haven't seen this, definitely give it a go.